Okay, so we are here to create our app, our Django app. Now you see that we are still inside the project folder. Now I've come back to the command prompt because I told you that we are going to use the settings, we are going to do all the settings in the command prompt, but we can actually do it inside the integrated terminal on the VS Code as well. But here I want us to create it whilst we are on the command prompt, and that is why I did not close it. So since we are in the My Install project, we now have to create our app. We don't need to create it outside the Django project because the Django project is going to take care of the Django app. So the Django app must be created inside the Django project. So we are in the My Install project folder. We're now going to create our Django app with the command django-admin start app. So you see that now we see we have start app. The first time we used Django admin start project, and then we are using start app. Okay, so we now give the name of our app, which is main. You can specify it like maybe root app, main app, messages app, notifications, and other things. But here I'm creating a single app for it, which is main. Alright, so Django admin start app main. Hit enter, and then it will be created for us. Now since it is creating, we will move on to the VS Code to see the presence of our app. Our app is done creating, so we open our VS Code. When we open it, we can now see that main has been added here. So the last time we visited it, we had only two things, the manage.py and then my install project. So now our app, which is main, has also been added here with different arrangement or setup. Now let's go through that. You can see we have migrations here, and then inside the migrations folder we are going to use it, or we are going to encounter it when we are designing our database. When you design any database, you need to migrate them to the admin. So the migrations will keep track of all the migrations that we've done so far. And then after that, you have the init.py again right here. So you see it's a necessity, so Django adds to anything that we do. And then we have the admin.py, which is going to take care of the databases. Anytime we create our database, we are not going to create a database in the admin though, but anytime we create it in the models file, we need to now register it here so that the admin panel will be able to recognize it. We also have apps, and now you see that the only app we have is what? Main. And then you can see our name of the app right here. We also have models.py, and models.py is going to take care of the databases. All the tables we are going to write them inside the models file. And then we also have test.py, which is for testing our project or our app. And then we have the views.py, which we are going to write Python functions to render our views. And the views take care of what the users of the website are going to see. Now everything we are doing here, users will not see. The only thing they will see is the HTML template. So the views.py is going to take the HTML template and present it to Django project, and then for the users to be able to see when they visit our app. So this is the arrangement we have for our app. We can now move on to setting up our app to be able to use our project.